Yep.
Oh, perfect. That'll be great. And then yep. Oh, I see the link here. Okay, perfect.
For the best Italian food in Western New York, Elliot Apollos, call 716-825-3675. The Lardon Construction Group.
Fubo TV, the official streaming service of Due Champions. FanDuel, the official sportsbook of Due Champions.
For all your summertime needs, beauty pools, as well as kayak pools.
CX Chronicles, your total customer solutions focused manager. W.GG, the official energy drink of Due Champions.
Hey, Sons of Erie, our artwork looks better on your walls. Hamburg Brewing, please visit our tap room on Boston State Road, Hamburg, New York. And finally,
Fat Boy Surf Club for all your surfing needs.
All right. Good morning and welcome into another edition of Due Hockey Hotline. I am your host, Matt Diegert, and as always, Beyond716 with me every single week. We are going to be changing nights. We are going to be changing days so we can get a little bit more hockey talk in. Maybe we'll do a little post game once it gets to the season. Who knows? We have some great stuff coming up. I'm only going to be on here for a couple minutes. Just wanted to hop in and touch base and say hi to Brian real quick. So, Brian, how are you this morning?
Good to see you as always. And yes, we'll be changing days, so keep on our Due Champions Twitter page for updates coming up as the off season progresses. So here we are, Matt. We're here. We had a little break, had a little vacation and things, but we're recharged and ready for this next hour or so. We're gonna
Started a new job. Very excited to do
congratulations
that.
on the new job.
I do want to
Yes.
let everybody know to definitely we have I have some training camp tickets to give away for the Bills. So definitely stop in and see me in LaSalle.
Yep.
1596 Suite 200 for any of the contest stuff that we can do. That's something
Great.
that we're running with myself and Mattress Firm and Due Champions. So
Fantastic.
we got
Fantastic.
lucky
Yeah.
enough to
Yep.
we got lucky enough to get some training camp tickets. So we'll definitely take
Yep.
care of that. Brian, I want to thank you for hopping on and as always and running the show with me. And kind of taking the reins for me today. So
Hey,
but
it's not
definitely
gonna be it's not gonna be the same without you, brother. But hey, the show will go on at least for this week, and then we'll have the new date and time. It'll be exciting. So we're looking forward to taking this podcast to even another level, going up this season. Hopefully, if our
hopefully
hockey
that's
team
that's a
takes it
good
to the
that's a
next
good lead
level.
in. Hopefully the Sabres can go up to another level here.
Yeah, hopefully
So
Sabres goes to another level. So yep, and
it's
yeah, we have a lot to discuss. We're going to get into one of the topics is, will Matt Diegert be 4 for 4 on his predictions in terms of contracts? So we'll get to that a little bit later, and we'll discuss who that's about. So we'll definitely touch on that a little bit later as well, and go over all of the moves that haven't happened and the moves that have happened and what could happen coming here as we are in mid-July, and kind of
Yeah, it's kind of a
we're gonna look everything after the storm, right? After the whole draft and the beginning of free agency. Matt, I think it's really changed. I think this is the first thing I could say just off the top is the NHL. You remember how July 1st used to be V-Day? I don't think it is
it was like
anymore.
Christmas. It was like Christmas.
Yeah. Mm-mm. No,
Not this
because
year. Not this
there's
year.
not a lot of the better players get signed early. And I think a lot of it has to do with RFAs and trades. I think that's become the big part of the offseason. But the good news is for us hockey fans that were junkies for our team,
Hmm.
we could see stuff in July and August more now than we ever have before
Right.
because of that. So I think my perspective of the offseason has really stretched out here.
So
And
Brian, real quick, are we already calling the season a loss with the projected lines that came out the other day from NHL.com? Because those look like AHL lines if I've ever seen them in my life.
well, I'll tell you what. I I would agree. I can understand why a lot of us are down on them, right? I do see some light in that little darkness coming out in certain ways. I still like some of the moves we made in terms of Paterka. I know the Paterka trade looks rough right now, but also this is contingent on what if I told you, Matt, we get a Ricard Raquel? What if I told you we get another solid vet top six guy for the next 3, 4 years, supplementing that with Kesserling, with Josh Stone, right? With some of the other moves we've made on the back end, with the defense. And if we traded Byram to do that, maybe I'll feel a little bit better
Yeah.
about where we are. But it's just so incomplete right now that right now I agree with you. It's tough to kind of get too excited because we
Yeah.
haven't made that big splash. Like you said, what if we got Mitch Marner right now? We're excited. We're all pumped up for the season. We're like,
Mhm.
yes, we made our big move. Uh oh yes. So one thing I have to say to this gentleman right here, Pat, how did that loss taste last night at Yankee Stadium for your Cubs last night? So that's why I'm wearing the Yankee hat this morning. So just put that out there for our buddy Pat there. So
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
have a
But
little we have a
Brian,
little Twitter bet going on that.
any of this stuff, you're gonna have to wait for the new date, new time, everything like that for us
Yep.
because I got to
Hmm.
get back to work. I just wanted to
No, I don't
touch
want to
in
get you in
and
trouble.
show my face real quick and
Always great
let
to see you,
everybody know
brother.
to watch out on Due Champions because we are going to be giving away those
Yep.
training camp tickets. So
Yep. And
definitely, and
everyone,
then
please, yeah, Matt and Stu.
watch any of our other great shows. Coast to Coast Wednesdays, Third Manageable tonight. We are doing a special supplementary podcast.
Hmm.
So definitely look out for that. It won't be live, but we talked about some of the hot topics going on with the Bills right now.
Hmm.
We're
So
we're
many.
adding people all the time. So definitely we're trying to get a full lineup for the Bills season, and we're gonna try
Hmm.
and get some stuff figured out for the Sabres season as well. So with that
Yep.
being said, Brian, hey, it's good to be seen.
Nothing and nothing but illustrious guests. So there you go. That's one of my favorites. So have a good day, man. Enjoy the day at work. And you're stuck with me now, unfortunately, for the next hour or so. So, and I'm having fun with my buddy Patrick here about his Cubs getting blasted by my Yankees last night. But it's only one game, so we